Paul McCartney did his part once again this weekend for MTV's React Now Music and Relief. Paul's got a great new album out, and it's called Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. It is not the reason why I currently am standing in my backyard. I'll tell you that reason coming up. But it's been almost 25 years since the death of John Lennon, and amazingly, Paul McCartney still turns to his old pal for songwriting advice.
Making the album, you said that sometimes you heard John in your head.
I had this great, long relationship. Not only did I know him on the road with him, in a band with him, I wrote all those songs with him. So if I write songs now, and I'm wondering where to go with a lyric, I may, just in my mind, sort of think, you know, what would me and John have done?
His new album, Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, is garnering rave reviews and is a much more intimate view of Paul's personal feelings.
In your life, you have dealt with a lot of emotion and, most importantly, a lot of death. How does that, affect you day to day, that grief's perspective?
It's the sad side of life, you know. I've actually a very lucky guy, touch wood. We've got in the Beatles. But like everyone else, you lose your mom and dad, and that's a tragedy. I lose my wife, John, George. The song Too Much Rain was thinking about Heather, my wife, who had a very difficult childhood and then lost her leg. In one life.
I cried. It was very, very moving because I could relate to the lyrics a lot.
The song's inspiration, Paul's wife of 3 years, Heather Mills McCartney, was at PETA's 25th anniversary award show and gala this weekend. With Sir Paul turning 64 next year, there was one burning question I had to ask.
If you could go back in time and rewrite When I'm 64, would you write When I'm 74? Because you're on a roll.
No, it is strange to think it's next year. The funny story was I was on holiday and there was this lady and she said, I do one of your songs, She said, I played piano at an old people's home. She says, when I'm 64. She said, I hope you don't mind. She said, I've had to rewrite it to when I'm 84. Because she said, the people don't think 64 is very old. So I might be taking a hint from her next year.
Paul's got a great sense of humor and frankly looks divine